Y'all, about 6 months ago, I took the risk of starting a clip channel, this channel, and I didn't know where it would take me. I heard there was money in it, um, but I heard it was also risky. But I said, let me just try it and see what comes of it. A few of the videos went viral, a handful of the videos went viral, and I posted a video telling you guys how Deshae Frost has changed my life and how he's been helping me get through a tough time. I had a roommate who moved out, doubling all my bills, at least rent and utilities. I was recently unemployed, and just watching his videos and watching the live streams and just seeing the seemingly like limitless charisma and enthusiasm and optimism, it just drove me to just like keep being positive and keep a smile on my face no matter what I'm going through. And a few months after I started this channel, he caught wind of it and he commented on a video I had posted. On that video I posted sharing how he's had an impact on me. And I've been watching Deshae for years before this, but for some reason I decided to try and just start clipping. I've been watching him for a long time, but I finally decided, let me just start clipping his stuff. I'm already watching it, I might as well. And yeah, he commented, he said, keep your head up, keep going, things are gonna work out, something to that effect. And y'all, that comment just like, it did so much for me, y'all, because I was literally going through one of the hardest times I've ever gone through, like, and just getting that acknowledgement from somebody who I admire. It just felt really good. It felt so reassuring and reaffirming, and I'm like, yes, like, you're right. And I knew it already. I already knew it. He was just confirming what I already knew. Fast forward, a couple days after that, y'all, I'm tuning into the live stream, and he's watching my video on stream, and the chat gets the spamming, hire him, oh, he, bring him on your team. And Deshae goes, you guys are right, I should bring him on my team. And and I remember crying, just like in shock and disbelief. Like, I could not believe what I was witnessing, because that's one of those things you see happen to everybody else. And if you know me, I'm never jealous. Like, I'll envy people in the sense that, like, I want what they have, but not to the point where I don't want them to have it, right? That's jealousy. Like, you want it, but you don't want them to have it. And whenever I or if I see people like all these like fortunate things happen to people, I'm always happy for them, and I'm like, that's fire, like, yo, good stuff, like. And I could appreciate it no matter where I'm at, whether I'm up, down. Like, I could always give props to other people, and I could always like congratulate somebody for achieving like a new like level, or getting fortunate, or just having God's favor like shown to them, because at the end of the day, it's God. At the end of the day, like, it's God's favor, literally. So you can't be mad at God's favor at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Or it's God's test, right? If somebody who doesn't deserve it is getting like a platform, or getting whatever, a promotion, whatever, they're getting the girl that you want, or whatever it may be, like, that's sometimes it's God's test. You know what I'm saying? It's God testing that person. You think from the outside looking in, it's all fun and games. It was really God is putting that person through a hardship by giving them exactly like what they think they want at the time, whether they're ready for it or not. But it was either my birthday or the day after my birthday, and I see Deshae watching my video, and I type in the chat, you know, yo, this is me, this is my contact. He's like, you know, Deshae's like, yo, get his Instagram, like, what's his contact? Type in the chat, we exchange contacts, Instagrams. He gets my number, and it's like a day after my birthday, y'all. I just turned 30, and Deshae's texting me, you know, I would love to have you a part of the team, like, you know. And we got on the Discord call, and you know, he was saying, you know, we can get, you know, I'm sure we could get your debts like settled. I was in some debt. I still am in a little bit, but you know, he was like, you know, I'd love to have you on the team. Like I love your work. I think you do good work. And y'all, take chances on yourself, man. Take chances on yourself. So I've been working with Deshae since the middle of October. I did the Frostathon with him. Right now, I'm actually editing a video right now. I had to stop and just like record this and get these bars off, because it was just on my chest. I haven't updated y'all in a little minute. The cancellation thing has been like, it's been rough. It's been rough in the sense that like, I'm seeing people slander this dude who is so charitable and so genuine and so giving, and I'm just like having to witness the slander. And he's the type of guy who, you know, he lets people just get their bars off. Like he's not the type to go like adamantly defend himself or get like, you know, get combative. Like he lets people talk, and it's like, and people are talking, you know what I'm saying? People are talking, they're saying this, they're saying that. And I got people reaching out to me like, you know, yo, like, you know, people who know that, you know, I work with Deshae, you know, yo, like, what's that about XYZ? And I'm breaking it down to them. And, you know, whenever you break it down, they understand completely. Then it's like, oh, I didn't see it that way. And it's like, but you wouldn't get there if you never asked the question. A lot of people don't ask questions. A lot of people just see the clip and they assume that they, you know, that they got it all figured out, which it just is what it is. Like that's something that's gonna happen. That's something that's been happening since like as long as time. You know what I'm saying? Like he say, she say. You know what I'm saying? That's been around for as long as probably history. He say, she say. I heard such as, you know, before it wasn't clips. Before it was just like, oh, I heard XYZ, and then someone takes that and they run with it. Well, what was the context? Well, what's the character of the person who said XYZ? Now, granted, clips, you know, in modern time, clips are, you do get to see exactly what happened, but you don't get to see context. You don't get to see context though. So you see what happened, but you don't get to see context. You don't get to see the 5 minutes before that clip or the 5 minutes after, right? Nobody knows that when Deshae, you know, I don't even want to get into it, but yeah, I just wanted to say, Deshae Frost is still helping me get through a tough time. Again, I'm still not fully out of the debt that I was in, but I have been able to work a dream job of mine, you know, these last few months. And I have been able to meet a bunch of really cool people, a bunch of amazing people. And I have been able to, I guess, watch Deshae closer, right? I was already watching him, but I was kind of like from the outside looking in. I'm getting to kind of see like behind the scenes a little bit more. And it's just like, it's just such a blessing. It really is. It's literally such a blessing. And I enjoy, you know, I've been doing video editing, self-taught for the last 5, 6, 7 years. Like, and I've been doing content for, you know, for that, you know, probably a little longer than that. I've taken breaks, but I've done vlogging, I've done music, I've done video game content. Like I've done a whole bunch of different types of content, and you know, to varying degrees of success. I've gone viral doing the airwalk on TikTok. I got like 3-4 million on TikTok doing the airwalk. you know, and so getting to work directly with one of my favorite content creators is just it's a dream job, man. It's a dream job, and I thank God, and I thank Deshae, and I thank all of you guys for supporting me, and like, you know what I'm saying, just like being genuine, and yeah, man, God is good, man. God is good. Real talk. But yeah, appreciate y'all. See y'all later. Peace.